inshallah, first one we'll start with Surah Al-Balad.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لا أقسم بهذا البلد وأنت حل بهذا البلد ووالد وما ولد. لقد خلقنا الإنسان في كبد أيحسب أن لن يقدر عليه أحد. يقول أحلفت مالا لبدا أيحسب أن لن يره أحد. ألم نجعل له عينين ولسانا وشفتين وهديناه النجدين. فلقتحم العقبة وما أدراك ما العقبة. فك رقبة أو إطعام في يوم ذي مسغبة يتيما ذا مقربة أو مسكينا ذا مسغبة. ثم كان من الذين آمنوا وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالمرحمة أولئك وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر وتواصوا بالمرحمة أولئك أصحاب الميمنة. والذين كفروا بآياتنا هم أصحاب المشأمة عليهم نار مؤصدة.
ما شاء الله, jazakallahu khairan. Next one, inshallah, Surah Al-Takafur. Sister, Takafur, inshallah.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألهاكم التكاثر حتى زرتم المقابر. كلا سوف تعلمون ثم كلا سوف تعلمون. كلا لو تعلمون علم اليقين ثم لترونها عين اليقين. كلا لو تعلمون علم اليقين لترون الجحيم ثم لترونها عين اليقين ثم لتسألن يومئذ عن النعيم.
Jazakallahu khairan. Last one, inshallah, is Surah Al-Fil.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألم تر كيف فعل ربك بأصحاب الفيل. ألم يجعل لهم كيدهم في تضليل وأرسل عليهم طيرا أبابيل ترميهم بحجارة من سجيل فجعلهم كعصف مأكول.
Takbir. Takbir. Jazakallahu khairan, sister. That's all your questions. So we have the last person. And brothers also, jazakallahu khairan for your patience. Last one, inshallah, is Medina Idrisi. So just a few more moments, inshallah, we'll be done with sister. Just keep it down, jazakallahu khairan. First one, inshallah, we'll start with Surah Abasa.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أبس وتولى أن جاءه الأعمى وما يدريك لعله يزكى أو يذكر فتنفعه الذكرى. أما من استغنى فأنت له تصدى وما عليك ألا يزكى. وأما من جاءك يسعى وهو يخشى فأنت عنه تلهى. كلا إنها تذكرة فمن شاء ذكره في صحف مكرمة مرفوعة مطهرة بأيدي سفرة كرام بررة. قتل الإنسان ما أكفره من أي شيء خلقه من نطفة خلقه فقدره ثم السبيل يسره ثم أماته فأقبره ثم إذا شاء أنشره. كلا لما يقض ما أمره. فلينظر الإنسان إلى طعامه أنا صببنا الماء صبا ثم شققنا الأرض شقا فأنبتنا فيها هبا وعنبا وقضبا وزيتونا ونخلا غلبا وفاكهة وأبا متاعا لكم ولأنعامكم متاعا لكم ولأنعامكم فإذا جاءت الصاخة يوم يفر المرء من أخيه وأمه وأبيه وصاحبته وبنيه لكل امرئ منهم يومئذ شأن يغني وجوه يومئذ مسفرة ضاحكة مستبشرة ووجوه يومئذ عليها غبرة ترهقها قترة أولئك هم الكفرة الفجرة.
ما شاء الله تبارك الله. تكبير. تكبير. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us all from those who Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says wujuhum musfira ضاحكة مستبشرة. Allahumma ameen. Next inshallah sister surah al-Inshiqaq.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إذا السماء انفطرت وإذا الكواكب انتثرت وإذا
الانشقاق.
إذا السماء انفطرت
إذا السماء انفطرت
إذا السماء انشقت وإذا أذنت لربها وحقت وإذا الأرض مدت وألقت ما فيها وتخلت وأذنت لربها وحقت يا أيها الإنسان ما غرك بربك الكريم الذي خلقك فسواك فعدلك في أي صورة ما شاء ركبك كلا بل تكذبون.
You went back to الانفطار. أيها الإنسان
إنك كاذب إلى ربك كدحا فملاقيه فأما من أوتي كتابه بيمينه فسوف يحاسب حسابا يسيرا وما يخلي ينقلب إلى أهله مسرورا وإذا وأما من أوتي كتابه وراء ظهره فسوف يدعو ثبورا ويصلى سعيرا إنه كان في أهله مسرورا إنه ظن أن لن يموت بلى إن ربه كان به بصيرا فلا أقسم بالكنس الجوار بالكنس والليل الشفق والليل وما وسق والقمر إذا اتسق لتركبن طبقا عن طبق فما لهم لا يؤمنون وإذا قرئ عليهم القرآن لا يسجدون بل الذين كفروا يكذبون والله أعلم بما يوعون فبشرهم بعذاب أليم إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات لهم أجر غير ممنون.
Last one inshallah surah Takafur.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألهاكم التكاثر حتى زرتم المقابر كلا سوف تعلمون ثم كلا سوف تعلمون كلا لو تعلمون علم اليقين لترون الجحيم ثم لترونها علم اليقين ثم لتسألن يومئذ عن النعيم.
تكبير. تكبير. Inshallah, tabarakallah. Brothers and sisters, I want every one of you, especially who have children over here, to make sure that you praise them as much as you can, because what they are doing is not easy. We're not in a Muslim country, and we're not in a Muslim society yet, mashallah, tabarakallah. And of course, this is also a glad tidings to the parents themselves, that they are able to, inshallah, memorize. And not only that, but they can stand in front of everybody, even though there's so much going on in the back. But they're still able to concentrate and remember. Wallahi, Imam, sometimes you pray as an Imam and somebody will say something, or they'll throw you off completely. Alhamdulillah, they're able to keep the concentration, and inshallah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward them and you as well, and all the people who had attended, inshallah, tonight. Inshallah, we'll get to the salah, and bidnillah ta'ala, I think that's okay, so as the Prophet said, we'll take this 5 more minutes, bidnillah ta'ala. We'll just get the scores, give them the give them the rewards, inshallah, and then we'll come to the salah. Jazakallah khair.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على المبعوث رحمة للعالمين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. First thing if we don't thank the people, we don't thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we want to give a special thank to our brother Sheikh Hani, brother Abu Nasr, Jazakallah khair, and brother Amjad, brother Mahmoud, and all the brothers. They participate to do all this work, Jazakallah khair. And special thank for the teachers, Jazakallah khair, and may Allah reward them. And many people, they look to the teachers like, oh, we pay them. If you compare what you pay to what they are doing, Allah, this is a huge difference. They are teaching your kids the right religion, the religion of Allah. So these teachers, Allah, may Allah save them, and may Allah save their family and increase them in ranks. They are taking care of our kids. And if you see these kids, mashallah, jazakallah khair, all the kids. If you remember your age, when you were like them, you might even don't memorize the Fatiha, some of us. Wallahi, when I was in their age, I don't memorize this much of the Quran. I memorize only 3-4 surahs because the teachers, they are behind us, so we have to do it. But now, alhamdulillah, this is not school. This is, they come from in their own time, in their weekends, and they are learning the Quran. The only notes that we see over here is the letters. So the teachers, Jazakumullah khair, if they can just take care of the makharij is more than the memorizing. The makharij is really important, like ha. This is really messed up the meaning. Especially for the kids who are in the school for a long time, they should not have this problem. If the person is 20 years old and older, so it's very difficult for him to correct these makharij. But for these kids, we should watch, and even for the parents, they should watch the letters. Ha, the, za, za. All these huruf, they are changing the meaning of the word if you don't say it. And these kids, alhamdulillah, all of them, they can change anything. And they can change everything, and they can say whatever you teach them. So don't teach your kids the same mistake that you have. If you don't think that you have problems in couple letters or couple words, so try to get someone to correct them, because you will not find your mistakes if you don't read to someone. So it's better to find some people that they know how to say the letters in the right way. And the main thing that we see today is za and da. So al-lazina is not al-lazina. It's not a'uzu. So this is very important. Al-ladina, da. So we have this one in our school. So inshallah, we probably we will get one day to correct the reading, only just to correct the way to say the letters. We will not correct the qira'ah and hifd and everything, but we just want people to say the right letters in the right way, and especially inshallah for the kids. They have been in the school for a long time. And inshallah we will finish in a few minutes. Jazakumullah khair for your patience and for your support. And we are ready to go on, inshallah. brother عبد الفتاح brother عبد الله تعال ساعدني شوي الله يبارك فيك. تعال عبد الرحمن تعال ساعدنا الله يبارك فيك.
Water? Yes, there's no water. Water fountain. Yeah, they have water fountain.
And for the adults, brothers, we have program, inshallah. It's not program, it's class. It's going on, and inshallah, every Sunday after Salat Maghrib, between Maghrib and Isha. This is just to correct the pronunciation for Surah Al-Fatiha and the short surahs. And if you have time, join us, Jazakumullah khair. Because some people, they read for a very long time, but they still have mistakes. And if you don't read with the people, you don't know your mistake. And this is really important, especially for Surah Al-Fatiha. And for the kids, inshallah, we will make probably one day after school, probably Asr to Isha, inshallah, and just to teach them the right Arabic letters, inshallah. الجزء الكامل.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. One thing I would like to add to what Sheikh Muhammad has said is we have to hold Quran at a highest level. So when our children are practicing at home, make sure that when they read Quran, they take the time and they recite Quran. Just for them to say read it almost like a text, just like a book, it really is not sufficient. This is the kind of work that parents will have to do, plus also teachers here. Make sure that when they recite Quran, they take their time. There's really no need, even if they're in a competition, they have to take the time to read the Quran. And I'm talking to you, all you kids, is that Quran is totally different. This is the word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we have to hold it at the highest level. And that is to give it the time and to recite. وَرَتِّلِ الْقُرْآنَ تَرْتِيلًا. So try your best to read Quran at the slowest speed. يَتَقْرَأُ عَلَى النَّاسِ عَلَى مُكْثٍ. It has to be recited very slowly. Take your time with the Quran. Everything else you can go ahead and read through it. But Quran itself, you have to give it the special regard. Inshallah, read it carefully and slowly. Jazakumullah khair. Inshallah, we're going to give the rewards to the full juzz. And mashallah, tabarakallah, the number one is Sister Aisha. Sister Aisha, please come forth. If you can please, what's the... Takbir. 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 May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you the reward in this dunya and the akhirah, inshallah. Allahumma ameen. Second one, inshallah, is Sister Fatima. Sister Fatima, mashallah, tabarakallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward your parents, inshallah. Give you the highest level, inshallah. Allahumma ameen. Number three, inshallah, third contestant is Brother Tawwab. Brother Tawwab. Excellent. Jazakallah khair. Please, no clapping, brothers. No clapping. No clapping. It's not acceptable. This is what the Kuffar of Quraysh used to do when they go around for Hajj. They have all the idols and they walk around and they clap. So are we going to imitate them? No. We say Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. I know this is a Muslim gathering. I don't care what you do outside. When you're with the Muslims, you have to have the akhlaq of Muslims, and maybe you'll learn that and use it somewhere else. But if we allow ourselves to do this in front of Muslims and these brothers are learning from us, then they're going to carry on. And we don't want to do that. Jazakumullah khair.
Good job, Tawwab. Good job.
But Jazakumullah khair. Excellent. Inshallah, next half juzz is actually number one. Is Brother Mahdi. Brother Mahdi. Takbir. Takbir. Jazakumullah khairan. MashaAllah, awesome effort on everybody's part. Number two, inshallah, is Brother Khalid. Takbir. Takbir. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep you steadfast, inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan. Last, inshallah, is Sister Hiba. Sister Hiba. Takbir. 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 MashaAllah, these are doing an awesome job. Everybody's doing an awesome job. Inshallah, in the last 10, number one is Sister Azra. Did I pronounce your name correct? May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward your parents. Ameen. Good job, excellent. Jazakumullah khairan. May Allah reward you, inshallah. Continue with what you started. Next one, inshallah, is Sister Anfal. Sister Anfal. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Takbir. Takbir. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that the happiness that's on their faces will be on your faces when you meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as well. Say Ameen. Ameen. Say Ameen. Ameen. Last one, inshallah, in this category is Brother Umar. Brother Umar. Takbir. Takbir. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala raise, elevate your levels in the dunya and the akhirah. And now everybody else who participated, because whatever you do for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah will reward you for it. But this is just for the ones that went extra. And this is what's happening also in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala rewards everybody. There's going to be people who are going to be higher levels in Jannah. They will receive more. So don't want you to be discouraged. I want you to be encouraged to come next time, inshallah, when we have a competition like this, and also strive, and do your best, inshallah, to be in the higher levels, inshallah ta'ala. So now everybody else who did not receive okay, so inshallah, Sister Ala. She's not, I'm sorry. Sister Amina. Jazakallahu khairan. Takbir. Takbir. Brother Alfama. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah. These are the men and women of tomorrow, inshallah. Sister Suhana. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Don't be afraid. Next time we read Quran, don't be afraid. Be as loud as you want. Sister Sakiba. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase you, inshallah, in knowledge and memorization. Say Ameen.
Ameen.
Jazakallahu khairan. Next one, inshallah, in the half juz'ah, we have Sister Rushda. Sister Rushda. Takbir. Takbir. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward him the best. Rahat, brother Rahat. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward him this dunya and the akhirah. And elevate your levels, inshallah. Takbir. Brother Bara. Brother Bara. Takbir. Takbir. Inshallah, the tears that you had shed will be, inshallah, a witness for you on the day of judgment, because you want to be better, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you the barakah, inshallah. Ameen. And to your parents. Brother Ibrahim. Ibrahim. MashaAllah. Takbir. Takbir. May Allah reward them, inshallah. Brother Suhail. Brother Suhail. Takbir. Takbir. May Allah put the barakah in all of you, inshallah, and your parents as well. Brother Ali. Takbir. Takbir. Medina, Sister Medina. MashaAllah. Takbir. Takbir. May Allah inshallah put the barakah in you and your parents. Sister, that's it? Jazakumullah khairan.